What's up, everybody? Hope you're having an amazing day. Let's get into this. And here we go. Let me pull up in here. Here we go. Oh, I'm a ghost. Why am I a ghost? I don't know. I'm still a ghost. What have I done to deserve this? I'm very blue today, which is cool because I like that color. But that's a little weird. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. I do need some sun. That's possible. He looks okay. She looks okay. Why is it just me? Well, this could be a weird ghost class. Whoop. There we go. I'm back. I'm still the same. Anyways, I'm not sure why I look like this, but you guys have to deal with it, I guess. I guess I'm the one who's going to have to deal with it. I'm working on it. Frustration. If I knew something about computers, this would be a lot easier to solve. But unfortunately, I'm a teacher. And teachers traditionally always have a bad relationship with technology. So you guys probably know that. Any teachers in the house, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's go. Let's do this. Hello, matey. You were on top. Congratulations. You dethroned the other top people. Good job. Lali, number 2. Very respectable. Well done. Raji, hi. H-A-I. What's up? That's a Japanese. Hi. Hi, that's Gertie. What's up? Gertie's in the house. Maya's back. What's up, Maya? Wafa. Hello. Maria, what's up? Who else we got in here? Denise is back. Amina is back. What's up, crew? Gabby's back. What's up, Gabby? Judy's back. Judy. Munthir, hello. What's up? How you doing? That looks like a new face. I'm not usually this blue. Albina's back. What's up, Albina? Igor's in the house. What's up, man? Arij is back. What's up, Arij? Ahmed, how you doing? Only human, yes you are. Plotina, Phil, hello. Ziad, Spider-Man's in the house. What's up, Spider-Man? Who else we got in here? The house. Karina's back. What's up, Karina? Shout out. Vlad's in IELTS. Oh, I don't think it's going to happen today, Vlad, but I do got the IELTS on the radar for next week. Definitely on Wednesday we're going to do some IELTS stuff. That's a for sure. Batter, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey. Alana, hello, how you doing? Kent became, oh yes, I did, totally, I'm a White Walker. Let's take a look at that. Because Game of Thrones, oh my god, why don't we just talk about Game of Thrones for the rest of class? I would be very happy with that. Game of Thrones, if you guys don't know, it's time to know, this is coming up. This is happening next weekend, I believe. And there it is, my brother from a different mother, the Night King. See, we look very similar. He's actually my brother. He's my uncle's. No, I'm just joking. But we shouldn't look similar, but we do look similar, which is kind of cool. I'll take that today because I love Game of Thrones. And if you're not watching Game of Thrones, you totally should be. Can we do a GIF? Can we do one GIF before we get started? Because I love this TV show too much. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, look, it's Tyrion. Tyrion's great. Love him. Great actor, great character. Jon Snow looking cold. Yeah, that's rough. Coming for you, Jon Snow. And can we do it? Can we get one from the Night King? Let's see. Last one. And then I promise I will start working here at the Night King. One more with me. There he is. And that's what he says. Come at me, bro. That's basically what he says all the time. That's like his catchphrase. It's come at me. And now what is going on here? Got some other, get out of the way. That's my bro right there. Okay, cool, very nice. Okay, so I promised to get on with the show. Let's get on with the show already. Let me make sure I got everybody here. Sumaya, hello, how you doing? Aid, hello, how you doing? Noor, what's up, Noor? Who else we got? I think I got them all. Sweet. There we go. All right, let's get into this. So here's what we're going to do today. Let me start you off with a question of the day. I know you love, need, require a question of the day, so here it is. So let's start. Which is a better teacher, success or failure? And yes, I will share this document right now. So here we go. So if you are new to this class, please take that document, open it up, and you will have all the wonderful things that we're going to be talking about today. But the first one we're going to talk about is this. Which is a better teacher, success or failure? Do you learn more from your successes or do you learn more from your failures? Please give me your opinion on this. So when you fail at something, let's say you try to do a job and you don't do it, or you try to do a course and you can't do it, or if you're successful at it, which one is a better? Yeah, you can say both. You can say whatever you want. All good. Success, Maya says success. I thought this would be an easy answer, but it seems people have different opinions on it. Success or failure. It's okay, Miriam. Get in here. Get in here. I'm the Night King, and I'm coming to get you. Okay, so what do you think? Failure teaches you success. Yes, I also agree with that. Both. The best amount is 550. Wow, that's mathematical, Judy. You got it down to a science. I'm glad to hear that. So 5% success and 50% failure. Oh, 50-50. There we go. That's better math. I'm not good at math, but I figured that one out. Denise, definitely failure is the greater, because you're comparing two things. So the greater teacher, because you are able to learn more things. Hard questions, man. Igor, feel free to run and hide from these hard questions at any time and come back when you're ready to deal with them. Ziad, failure because it shows you what to avoid doing the next time. Yes, I agree with that as well. Emethal, both of them. I've never thought of that. Yeah, well, we try to make you think sometimes in this class. Hopefully you think every now and then. It's good for you. 50-50. Yes. I think failure because it hurts when you fail, and people learn more when they get hurt, my opinion. You do learn a lot. I do agree with that. When you make big mistakes, you really pay for them. And you're like, okay, I need to think more carefully about this in the future because that was horrible. Failure is the best teacher. Failure is a better teacher because it makes you swim against the current. Very idiomatic. Hello, Valeria. How you doing? Failure, and again, yeah, tell us why. If you say failure, tell us why failure, or if you say success. I mean, I think you need some success, right? You need to feel what that feels like so you can, I don't know, feel rewarded from it. I feel like you learn more from the failures. I think you learn to appreciate when you actually achieve your goals. I agree. I agree with that, right? Because if you didn't have the downs in life, you would never feel an up, right? If life was just like this, you'd just be like, yeah, that's cool. Like if you were immortal and you lived forever, you'd just be like, yeah, there's nothing I really need to do, I guess. Plotina, failure can show you that you try to do something that doesn't correspond to your true nature. Maybe, but I think there's also something to be said. Sometimes, yeah, you have to learn new stuff. You have to try new things. If you don't like, I always use this example. Maybe you want to be a teacher, but you're not a good teacher, but you love teaching. Well, then you should be a teacher, and you can learn to become a teacher, or any job, right? So even if you suck at your job, I think you can learn to do it and be good at it because you are so motivated by it. So I think true nature, you decide. I feel like you can also decide part of your true nature as well, right? Okay, so there we go. We got to that. Failure. Oh, here we got a success. Success just makes you proud, but failure makes you learn more. All right, very nice. Free of failure is a boring life. That could be true as well. So basically, go out and everybody, please fail at something. Fail miserably. There's the collocation of today. I failed miserably at something. Now this is particularly weird because we got a little white spot going on now. I don't know what to do about that either. I have no ideas today, guys. What does that do? No, that didn't help it at all. We got some serious issues here, so please hang with me. Yeah. What are you going to do? So here we go. So what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about success and failure. See that? See how we did that? That's a teacher moment. We're going to talk about both of those things. Read the following sentences, and I'd like you to finish them with your own ideas. Some of them are easy, some of them are a little bit harder. So let's start with the easy one. So let me give you this collocation. So here we go. Are all my little minions in there? Oh, good, you are. Good. Total 8 viewers, armadillo, frog, kangaroo. All right, we're ready to go. So here we go. Let's start with this one here. Number 1. And you tell me, you finish the idea with whatever you want. So here's number 1. In the future, I want my Oh, look, and we match colors. Wonderful. My blue hand. I like Iron Man with my blue hand. In the future, I want my to be a huge success. So a huge success is an easy one, but this is a combination of words we often say in English. It's a collocation, which gets you more points in IELTS as well. See that? So what would you like to be a huge success? Would you like my relationship to be a huge success? Would you like my business, my job, what else could you, my career, my job, my studies, whatever, to be a huge success? What would you, and again, don't forget to answer why. I always forget. Please explain why. Don't just say, oh yeah, I want my life to be a success. Tell us why. Why do you want your life? So explain those ideas. Finish them with your own ideas, and please make sure to explain. Give us a reason. Give us the reason why you gave your answer, okay? Because. Don't forget to answer because for all of those things. So what do you think? What would you like? So again, give us the answer. Give us more information. In the future, for me, in the future, I want my career to be a huge success. That would be nice. It's not necessary, but so myself and another teacher, we actually have some plans for the future, and we'd like to grow a bit of a business in teaching. So that would be nice. It's not necessary. I love what I do, so it's not necessary. But it would be a nice benefit if we were able to develop a little bit of a business because of this. That would be great. So you tell me about you. You do you, man, and you tell me, or woman, you tell me what you would like to be a big success. Here we go. Denise is going. In the future, I want my career. I want my career to be a huge success. My career, okay, so your jobs. Or my profession, my career, to be a huge success because I recently moved to. Usually move to. Move in is not bad, but move to is better. Because to is about movement, right? Move to a different country. Okay, good one. Benem, what's up, buddy? Get in here. We're making some sentences. And please take this document, by the way. Oh, you want your love to be a huge success. That's a good one. Who's love? Okay, let me get this document. Come back here, document. What am I doing, man? Give me another one. What else you got? I want to make sure I can share this with everybody. There we go. All right. Cool. Open that document, please. In the future, I want my project to recycle, R-E-C-Y-C-L-E, recycle plastic banners to be a huge success. That's a great idea. Recycling is a great idea. That's a great project in itself, for sure. Good luck with that, Gertie. I hope it's a smashing success. Yet I want my upcoming birthday party to be a huge success. Okay, that's a very achievable goal. I think you can make that happen. Igor, in the future, I want my professional area. Or you want your job? No, you want to be a huge success because when I reach a successful career, I know that I can speak English properly and fluently. Okay, so I want my professional area, my job, my career, my industry. So I don't know, maybe if you work for the environment, you might want to say, I want my industry to be a huge success because you want to save the planet. So I'm not sure about professional area there. Only human career because it's about time to yield results. Yield is like give, so give results. I've been working on it for a long time. Okay, there we go. I want my friendship to get a huge. I don't think we use it to talk about friendships. I think we'll talk about jobs. We'll talk about relationships, kind of. Mostly jobs. We use this to be a huge success. My business, my job, my life. Life is possible as well. Jory Beauty, I want my life to be a huge success. And why, Jory Beauty? Please give us the why if you give us one of those. In the future, I want my professional career to be a huge success because I want to work on films that inspire me as well as inspiring others. Very cool. Very nice. I want to inspire me as well as inspire others. I want to work on films that inspire me as well as inspire others. No ing on aspire and no period. Appreciate you using periods, Gabby, but you don't need it in that one. As well as is kind of a connector there. Judith, in the future, I want my family to be my family rule. My family rule to be a huge success because when we finish our jobs or our careers, we will spend our time only with our close family. Yes. I don't know why rule, but we want my family. I don't know, something. We want our family, I don't know what to say. Family something. All right, last one. Liliana, my career, because it will create more opportunities for jobs, and I can have a better personal life. Ba-boom. Good, very nice. Next one. Now this one you can use to talk about anything. So the first one was positive, and this one is negative. So please take a minute and finish this one. When I tried da-da-da, I always felt like I was one step behind. So what does that mean, one step behind? Let's see if there's a GIF for that, shall we? Come at me, bro. Oh, that's got to stay for the end. One step behind. Let's see if we can find a good GIF for this. Nope. Seems we cannot. So one step behind basically means, so somebody's walking here. They're walking, and you're here, but you cannot catch up to this person. So one step behind means you are kind of slow. So for example, let's say you start a new job, and the new job is really difficult. So you always feel like, oh man, I always feel one step behind, like I'm a little bit too slow. When I tried to learn this new sport, I always felt like I was one step behind. Like I couldn't, other people were here, and I couldn't get to the same level. So give us an example about yourself. When I tried, and usually you can think about sports might be, or a new activity, a new hobby, we might use this expression. I always felt like I couldn't catch up. The other one would be catch up, all right? And the opposite would be kind of one step behind. The cops could be one step behind you. Stay in front of them, Zia. That's important. That's for sure. What else we got here? So what do you think? One step behind. Tell us about an experience you had. Maybe you tried a new hobby. Maybe you tried some new thing at your work, new program, new experience, and you couldn't catch up to the rest of the group. There we go. Okay. When I tried to learn Russian, I always felt like I was one step behind. Yeah, because Russian is probably difficult. And you feel like I can't get it, and you can't catch up to the rest of the people. Good example there. Essay, when I tried speaking English for my exam, I always felt like I was one step behind. Yeah, and be careful, because steps means you're kind of following some path. And if you're one step behind, it means it's hard to explain. But yes, anyways, I think you're all good here. Judith, when I tried to learn a new language, I always felt like I was one step behind. Yes, languages are hard. Takes a lot of practice, right? When I tried to learn, so after to, you want to use learn, no ing. Always after to, you usually use, if you're using a verb, no ing. When I tried to do something new, yes, all the time. Ziad, I'm always one step behind when it comes to math. Absolutely. One calculation behind for sure. I'm all calculations behind. My math skills are horrendous. Horrible. Raji, when I tried reading English story books, I always felt, because we did that one yesterday. Remember, you can't use always there. You got to say, I always felt. I always felt I was one step behind. Igor, when I tried to write an essay in English, yeah, that would be hard. I always felt I was one step behind because I frequently made a lot of mistakes. Totally get that. Aisha, when I tried to change my department in university, I always felt like I was one step behind. There you go. New environment, difficult to navigate. Albina is never steps behind. I never felt like I was one step behind. I always felt like I was one step ahead. So let's put that there, because I didn't think about that. If you are one step behind, you can also be one step ahead. So be, I am, you are, be one step ahead of something. So SMT means something. So it's an idiom which means you are ahead of someone or something. So all of this will be on the document, so you can always get it later. Next one, new one for you. This is a good one. This is a good one we use to talk about rewards. So it is also kind of success. So number 3, all your hard work will pay off. So what does pay off mean? It's not about my money. What are you doing, dude? All your hard work will pay off. Basically means you do a lot of hard work, and then later you get the reward, you get the benefit. So if you say pay off, means you're going to get some advantages, get some benefits later. So all your hard work will pay off after you, some people think when you retire, like after you stop working. Because you worked hard, you worked hard, you worked hard, and then it's retirement time, you're 65 years old, so you have to stop working, and then you can possibly enjoy, right? All your hard work will be worth it. And there's another one you can use after you retire. So let me add that one. That one's a good one as well. Be worth it means it's not really an idiom. It's more of a be worth it. It is worth something. Well, maybe it's a collocation. Be worth it just means be beneficial. Oh, it's more than that. Be worth it means be beneficial. The sacrifice. How to explain it? You know what it is, but you just don't know how to explain it. The work, the reward. The work, the hard work was okay. The work was. I cannot explain it. Be beneficial. That's the easy way. All right, so tell me about yourself. Pay off means you're going to get the reward. So what did you write here? Essay. All your hard work will pay off once your children grow up and take care of you. Good, very nice. So children take, no takes. But yes, good idea. All your hard work will pay off when your children grow up. Then you spent a lot of time raising them, and then they're going to take care of you because you raised them to do the right thing. Very nice. Judith, all your hard work will pay off after you do it with great endurance. So after you do your work, yeah, it's kind of a little bit, be careful with that because it's almost like repeated. All your hard work will pay off if you do your best, or if you persevere. Maybe there's some other words. I get what you're saying, maybe persevere or something like that, or continue to work hard all the time. Denise, all your hard work will pay off after you achieve your goals. Yes, probably as well. I am always in a time. Yes, you are. Albina, on time? You were trying to say on time? Aisha, all your hard work will pay off after you find the right job. Okay, there you go. So you keep working hard, find the right job, and then life's good. Pays off. Raji, when I tried speaking with native English speakers, I always felt like I was one step behind. Nice sentence. Or one step behind in this activity, Raji. Catch up, catch up. Ahmed, all your hard work will pay off when you do it well. Maybe that's what you want to say. When it gets done well. Yeah, it gets done well. All right, very nice. Good, good, good. After a lot of years, yeah. Okay, reward, yes. Yeah, you get a reward. You get a benefit. All your work pays off. You get some reward out of the whole thing. All right, cool. Let's go to another one. Now, time for regrets. Here's another one. Another thing you can say in English, really easy, you can say in retrospect. And if you say in retrospect, it just means you are thinking in the past. You are thinking about the past. So for example, you can say in retrospect, I wish I had taken more days off last week. Or in retrospect, I wish I hadn't. Is it didn't or hadn't? I don't know why we use hadn't. That's a weird one. In retrospect, oh, because it's a wish? No. Interesting. We'll go with didn't for now. In retrospect, I wish I didn't. I wish I worked harder. I wish I worked harder in high school. Or in retrospect, I wish I learned English when I was in high school, because now it's difficult, right? So as soon as you get past I think it's 13 or 14 years old, learning languages becomes a lot harder. Your brain is solid, so it's harder to learn. So give me something in retrospect. What do you wish you had done? What do you wish you did, or what do you wish you didn't do in the past? Good word. Yes, you could also say in hindsight. Yeah, very nice. Good one. Let me add that one as well. You can also say in hindsight is another one you can do. And I guess it's just a collocation. It's not really an idiom. But yes, you can say, get back here. Come at me, bro. And let's see what the definition of that is. In hindsight. Understanding of a situation or event only after it has happened or developed. Yeah. What that says. Basically, you understand because the past event happened, you understand. And then, so if you had that information and you went back and did it again, better result, right? So what else we got here? In retrospect, I wish I hadn't majored in economics. Fortunately, I didn't major in economics. That would have been a huge mistake for me. Only human. In retrospect, I wish I studied direction. Or direction like movies. In retrospect, I wish I spent more time with my family. That's why. Got it. Okay, so there's two ways to say this. You can say, if you say I wish I didn't, it actually sounds like now because it's the second conditional. So you can say I wish I didn't or I wish I hadn't. That one will be past. I wish I hadn't. Okay, that's why. So you got those two options. You can say I wish I didn't or I wish I hadn't. Wish I didn't is now or future. So you could say I wish I didn't have to go to work tomorrow. Or you can say I wish I hadn't gone to work last week. So there you go. You can use both of those. What else we got here? What else? I wish I didn't meet. In retrospect, I wish I hadn't met. So I think, Imini, you want to use past. So you want to say, in retrospect, I wish I hadn't met some fake friends. It happens. Look for the good ones. They'll appear. Lolly, in retrospect, I wish I hadn't voted for the current president, Macron. There you go. Regrets. Essay, in retrospect, I wish I hadn't gone. Yeah, you guys will have to change a few of these. I wish I hadn't gone. Remember, hadn't gone would be the past, and didn't would be the present or the future. What else we got here? I wish I hadn't gone to the party last weekend and wasted all my precious time there. Yeah, it happens. I wish I did more. So now, Elena, I wish I did more for my health and fitness. Good stuff. In retrospect, it was a bad idea. Yes, that's fine. That one's good. Lolly, lolly, welcome in the club. There we go. Vlad, hind means behind. Yes, it does. Behind. What else we got? In retrospect, I wish I didn't waste time on trivial things so that I would probably get my diploma earlier. And maybe you say, I wish I hadn't wasted, maybe. I wish I hadn't wasted time on trivial things so I would have gotten my diploma earlier. In retrospect, I wish I hadn't fought with my sister. I wish I put in more effort. Put in, and that's a good one. So success, that's a good one we can use to talk about success. Put in effort, more effort. Put in more effort. So this is a collocation you can use. I wish I put in more effort to learn English in high school, for example. You could use something like that. Try harder. That's another way to say it. And again, I'm teaching you a lot of idioms that you can use to talk about success. And these are all things that you can use in an IELTS class, an IELTS test, or a PTE, or a TOEFL, or whatever. Because if you use these combinations of words, you get more points because you're basically saying a simple word, but you're saying it in a complicated way. So you always get more points for that. All right, I think I'm going to run ahead to the next one. I've got a few questions here. Denise, Ken, I'm a little confused about number 4. I wrote this sentence. I wish I spent. Should I change to wish I had spent more time with my family? Or is a sentence? So if you say, I wish I spent more time with my family, that means like every day, every day. If you say, I wish I had spent more time with my family, that means it's in the past. So had spent is past because of the had, and then I wish I spent, past simple, is actually present or future because it's if. It's like an if sentence. If I were you, I would do that. Okay, cool. All right, let me go ahead. Let me jump in. What's a good one? What else can we do? Oh, here we go. This is a good one. This one is kind of about, this one's also about success. When I, I was in the right place at the right time. Nice one. You've heard this before. You know what it means probably. The right place at the right time. So for example, when I got my job, my morning job, I was in the right place at the right time because they called me and they said, Kent, do you want to come in for an interview? And I already had an interview at another school. And then I was like, oh, well, I'm downtown and I'm near your school and I'm free. So when I went for my job interview, it was like, oh, and I got the job and they were like, I was thinking, like, oh, everything was perfect. I was downtown, and then I was free because I just finished another job interview. So right place, right time. I went to the new one, and I got a job. So ba-boom. So tell me about you. So maybe you can talk about a relationship, right place, right time. You could talk about a job. You could talk about something good, something successful that happened, and you were in the right place. Or maybe you got a free coffee from Starbucks. Right place, right time. You were just downtown and they were giving away free coffee. You're like, yeah, right? Right place, right time. It could be for anything. Hello, Gina. How you doing? I don't know if you have this document, but no, I don't have it. Gina, we have a document. If you want that document, please let me know and I will share it with you and you can have access to everything we're working on today. What about I wished? Give me the sentence, Vlad. I think I need to see the sentence. Judith, when I started my career, started ED, career, C-A-R-R-E-E-R, as a physics teacher, I was in the right place at the right time. Okay, cool, there we go. Essay, when I accepted the admission offer at UBC, essay, UBC, woo, woo, right on, buddy. I was in the right place at the right time. When I met my boyfriend, there we go. There's another one. Yeah, when you meet somebody, it's kind of like it's a real accident sometimes, and you're just like, oh, I met this person. I was lucky because this person's great. Right place, right time. There we go. Also works. What else? Let's do that one. Do a couple more, and then I'm going to jump ahead to that next one. And I want you guys to do a little research today as well. When I finished my career in the hospital, I was in the right place at the right time because I got a job in my hospital in the hospital where I studied. Okay, cool. There you go. So you went to the one where you actually did your training. When I saw the post, who finds amateur transistor is in the right place at the right time. Not sure about amateur transistor, Gina, but right place, right time is right. Elena, when I met this interesting man, put a comma after that one. I was in the right place at the right time. Ba-boom. Okay. Right time, and I do not get along. Okay. When I answered a phone call from a job appointment, I was in the right place at the right time. Yes. And when we traveled back from Algonquin Park, the barista prepared extra coffee by mistake. No mistakenly, just by mistake. He offered me a free coffee. Ba-boom, right place, right time. Love it. When I met my future wife, I was in the right place at the right time. And last one, the parking lot was full, but I got this place because I just pulled out as someone else was leaving. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. And yes, you were. You mean very nice. All right, cool. Last one before I think I send you off. Oh, you guys, come on. Yes, you were. Or not. Last one. This one is a good one because it's about missed opportunities. So let's do that. Let's finish with that one. Missing the boat. So basically, missing the boat means you missed your chance. But sometimes we say miss the boat. But think of when you miss the boat, it's got to be like an important opportunity. like I missed the chance to take this job in Australia, or I missed the opportunity to go to Hawaii last year because I had some problems. So miss the boat is like miss a big opportunity. So that's a good one. So tell us about a time when you missed the boat. Yeah, still stuffed up. Missing the boat. Could be a job, could be travel opportunity, could be a party. Maybe you missed the boat because there was a party and you couldn't go. So you missed a big opportunity to do something awesome. So tell us about a time when you missed the boat. Missing the boat. Yeah, and it could be something easy. Sorry, I guess it doesn't have to be a huge opportunity. Like, yeah, if Starbucks was giving free coffee and you're like, and your coworker says, oh man, they were giving away free stuff at this store yesterday. You missed the boat. You can say that. You can say, I guess it doesn't have to be a huge opportunity, but it does have to be something which is kind of miss the train. Yeah, you can also, yeah, you're right. You can also use miss the train as well. Let's add that. Miss the train. Miss a great, unique, yeah, like a unique opportunity. Like the opportunity doesn't happen all the time. Miss a great, occasional, yeah, it's a great unique opportunity. I don't know how to say it, but basically these opportunities don't happen all the time. That's why we say miss the boat. Okay, there we go. Let's see what you got. Boats. Essay, I missed the boat when I never went to the meeting. I don't know if you'd use it for that situation, because meetings happen regularly. So remember, miss the boat. It shouldn't happen all the time. I missed the boat to move to Australia. Not a real boat, Vlad. I missed the boat to move to Australia when I never went to do an IELTS exam. Okay, there we go, that works. Miriam, once when I tried to give a presentation in English to my customers, I messed everything up. Okay, you're doing the other one, Miriam, but that's fine, that's a good one as well. Messed everything up means made a lot of mistakes, and that's a really good one. We use that one all the time. I messed everything up. Nice one. Only human, I missed the boat when I failed to apply for a Korean master's scholarship. So maybe just I missed the boat when I failed to apply for a master's scholarship. I think that's enough there. Yeah, I missed a great opportunity. Sounds about right, but not a normal opportunity. It's got to be like once in a lifetime, or doesn't happen all the time. I missed the boat when I kept holding off buying the tickets. Yeah, that's fine. Juju, I missed the boat when I didn't accept the job offer in Canada. Oh, too bad, Juju. You're welcome to come back anytime. I got a job offer from a well-known German company. New sentence, big U. Unfortunately, comma, the company's location was in the middle of nowhere. Unfortunately, comma, I missed the boat. There we go. Good example, though. Maya Moon, I missed the boat when I gave up on myself too soon. I missed the boat when I gave up. Maybe. I think usually we use miss the boat for like outside opportunities, but possibly. I missed the boat when I didn't accept the job offer. Yes, good example. When I went to Paris with my sister. Yeah, that's a good one. When I missed my friend's. Yeah, you missed your friend's birthday party. She bought my favorite chocolate cake. Oh, dude. That's a miss the boat for sure, Emini. When I didn't go shopping because the sneakers I was looking for were 50% off. You missed the boat there for sure. Those are good boat misses. I missed the boat when I never got a free ticket on an airplane. You had an opportunity to get a free ticket and you didn't get it? Yep, that works. That works as well. I missed the boat when I never tried parachuting. It could be correct, but the thing is, I think you can go parachuting anytime. No? Because remember, this has got to be like unique opportunities. No notice, eh, Julian? I don't know what to tell you. Not sure what's happening. I thought I'm doing these stream things correctly, man. I'm working on it. When you missed last week's lectures, nah, it's cool, but you can always watch the videos. Okay, here we go. So now we've got a bunch. We got a bunch of them. Some of them are about success. Some of them are about failure. But I want a few more. So now it's your turn. So I want you to go on the internet and check it out. Find us a few more. So you got two options. You can search idioms about success, or you can search idioms about failure. You decide which ones you want to choose. What did you find? Share your answer. So go off into internet land and find us some idioms to talk about success or idioms to talk about failure. And then we're going to bring them in, we're going to make some sentences, and it's all going to be amazing. Miss the bus. Yeah, you can also say miss the bus. You're totally right. You can say miss the train, you can say miss the boat, or you can say miss the bus. So whichever one you feel like saying, use any of those. Miss the bus. I guess it's an idiom. It's not a collocation. It's not really about the bus. Yeah, same thing. Miss a great or unique opportunity. Okay, so go ahead. A success has many friends. I've made it. Yeah, okay. When you make it. I'm going to use that one. Make it. Make it means become successful. That's a good one. So it basically means achieve success. So for example, let's say there's a job you want and you say, oh, you know what, yesterday I got the job, I made it. It's like I did it. It's the exact same thing. Good evening. Good evening, Arca. Sorry, I can't say your name. Good evening. Success, victory, yeah. But give me some idioms about success. What are some different idiomatic expressions we can use? Bye-bye, Raji. Have a great night. Dress for success. It is an expression about business, usually. Yes, it is about business. So dress for success. I think we've done this one a while ago. It just means, yeah, if you want to be successful, you have to look successful. So to achieve success, you should look successful. There we go. Dress for success, totally. What else? Better late than never. Is that about success? Not sure. So remember, don't search any idioms. I want idioms about success or idioms about failure. So be careful which one. A roaring success. Yeah, we did. I think I had that one on my list. So a roaring success means really a huge success. Yeah, I did have that one. So a roaring success is another way to say a huge success. Okay, cool. Nice one. What else we got here? Alive and kicking. Is that success? Alive? If you're alive and kicking, is it success? Yeah, I guess it can be. You could say like the business. You could say the business is alive and kicking. Just means, what does it mean? Does it mean good? How good does it mean? Alive and kicking. Definition. There's a band called Alive and Kicking. Active. Prevalent or very active? Okay, active. Use active. Okay, that's a good one. Be dead in the water. Yeah, that's really about business. Have the world at your feet. It's in the bag. Ooh, that's a good one. It's in the bag. This is a good one. I got to put that one in there. It's in the bag. If you say it's in the bag, it's like I am going to win, or he is going to win, or she is going to win. Like, oh, Kent, you have to do a beer drinking competition. I say, beer drinking? Ha! It's in the bag. Basically, I'm going to win. That's a great idiom. Use that one. It's in the bag means someone is sure to win. Yeah, nice one. Let's see what else we got. There's a bunch of, man, there's going to be a lot in here. Blow up in your face, dead in the water. I'm going to choose blow up in your face because that's a good one. Blow up in your face is like you try to do something, you try to be successful, and it's a failure. Try to succeed but fail, basically. Yeah, so you want to do something and it blows up in your face, like, oh, I tried to fix the situation, but it blew up in my face. Basically, you don't get the result you want. You get the opposite. Nice one there. Practice makes perfect. It does. That's a good one. Practice makes perfect, you know, and you tell students that, like, teacher, my English, no good. And I say, well, practice makes perfect, dude. Keep working. You need to practice to succeed. Nice one. What else we got? Sorry, you did miss a little lesson, Devastated, but that's okay. We recorded everything. Check it out later. Go up in smoke. Yeah, okay, that one's a little less common, but like your dreams went up in smoke. Like basically started on fire and were destroyed. She was going to make it. Yeah, we got that one. Back the wrong horse. Yeah, a little bit old, that one. Throw in the towel. Yeah, that's a good one. Throw in the towel means quit, right? You know when you're boxing and then the guy would like throw the white towel in, but like, no, don't hit my guy anymore. Throw in the towel means quit. Give up. Good one. Failure, go belly up. Yeah, so that's only for businesses. So if a business goes belly, so this is your belly. Down there. Not there. Here. That's your belly. So if you go belly up, it's like you're dead. You're dead in the water, maybe like the other one. So go belly up means fail. And it means fail for businesses. So if your business goes belly up, when businesses fail. Yeah, that's what you would use it for. Nice one. Rise to the occasion. Okay, that's a good one. Fail of success. Rise to the occasion. I'm going to put a full one in there. So rise to the occasion means, oh, that's hard to explain. Rise to the occasion is like, if somebody needs you to work harder, you work harder. So you rise to the occasion. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Work harder when necessary. Kind of. Okay, rise to the occasion. So like if your business is, you know, if you have a lot of work to do, your boss says, man, I need you to work hard, and you rise to the occasion and you work super hard and you get it done, success. Right, work harder than necessary to succeed. Nice one. What else we got here? Oh man, there's a lot. Oh, I can't keep up with all of them. Past the point of no return. Eggs on your face. Oh my God, there's so many here. Okay, so I'm going to have to choose, unfortunately. There's a lot of good ones here. A flash in the pan. Bear fruit. Cut the corner. Cut corners. Have eggs on my face. A little bit old, that one. Do you know the idioms? Past the point of no return. Yes, that's a good one. Past the point of no return. Means you cannot go back. Like you cannot give up. You cannot change your direction. You cannot change your mind. Nice one. You're past the point of no return. You cannot turn back. It's impossible. What else? Where are we? Dead loss. Not sure. Flying colors. Pass. That's really about school. So let's put it there. Pass with flying colors. Maybe not win, but pass. If you pass with flying colors, means you succeed at school. You do very well. Do very well at school. There we go. Nice one. Dog eat dog. Yeah, there's a little bit old one. That's the one that's kind of about business. Dog eat dog means basically the world is competitive, right? Dogs eat dogs. Go to the wall. Not sure. Maybe try hard. Every dog has his day. Yeah. Every dog has his day. A little bit old, that one, so I'm going to leave that one off there. I do want you guys to sound cool. Sumaya, on top of the world. Yeah, a little bit cliche, but that's cool. On top of the world. Feeling amazing. Like success. What else we got here? Man, there's so many. Oh, God. And just scroll down and just. What else we got here? Every dog has a day. Let it slip. Oh, that's a good one. Let something slip through your fingers. That's a good one. So basically, you're doing really well, and then you're winning, and then it falls through your fingers and you lose. So let something slip through your fingers is an interesting one. Usually for sports, like, oh yeah, that guy was doing really well, winning, and then something happened, and then he lost the game. So he or she let themselves lose the game. So lose control, and lose. I don't know how to explain it any other way. Okay, I might have to cut it here because there's a lot here. Bring the house down, make a comeback. Man, there's so many here. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I do need to drink a little more beer. Mission failed. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop it there because that's so many. So we only got 7 minutes left. Sky's the limit. Oh, that's a good one. No pain, no gain. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I gotta put that one in. No pain, no gain. Basically means if you want to succeed, you have to work hard and feel pain. No pain, no gain. You have to feel pain to succeed. Sometimes. Okay, that's a lot. Pay dirt, that's a good one. No pain, no gain. Yeah, good. Okay, so here we go. So we got a bunch. We got a ton of stuff. All of that there. Boom, 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 boom. Tons of stuff. So now it's your turn. Make yourself a sentence. Anything you want. So for example, talk about your life. Talk about your job. Talk about your relationship. Talk about opportunities. Talk about working really hard. And you can use any of this vocab. So for example, if I wanted to make a sentence, I might say something like, what was something that I quit doing? Maybe a hobby or a sport or something. I threw in the towel after, oh, this is a good one because this is probably true. I threw in the towel after 5 hours of, where is it? After 5 hours of modern warfare. Me and my buddies, we do a little gaming sometimes. So I had to quit. I was like, you know what? This is too much gaming. I threw in the towel. I was like, I'm done, no more. So give me a sentence about yourself. You can use any of these idioms. These are awesome, really good idioms to talk about success and failure. I might add a few more because these are really good. Close but no cigar. Oh, that's a good one. I gotta add that one. Close but no cigar means you almost succeeded, but you didn't. Close but no cigar means you almost succeeded, but didn't. You're like, oh, close, but no cigar. Cigar is like the prize. You would get a cigar back in the day because smoking was cool. Be on the right track. That's a good one. Be on the right track means you are going the right way. You have the right, go this way, it's good. Be on the right track. Be on the wrong track, like, good things will happen. Be on the right track means good things will happen. If you are on the wrong track, bad things will happen. So you can be on the right track in life or the wrong track in life. Bad things will happen. Nice one. Cool. What else we got here? Make a killing. Yeah, make a killing means make a lot of money. Only for money. Make a lot of money. Cool. Get a foot in the door. Oh, that's a good one. Get a foot in the door. Basically, if you want to work at a big company, you might have to start at the bottom of that company. So get a foot in the door just to, you know, eventually work in that company. Do something, how to explain it? Do something basic? Do something you don't want, maybe, to get better opportunities. Nice one. All right, what else we got here? Okay, let me check a few sentences. I think that's going to be it for the day. I threw in the towel, Julian, I believe is what you're trying to say. Threw in the towel. Albina, some idioms I had smile of good luck, tail of luck. Okay, maybe. Yeah, you did get blue Kent today. You got the White Walker Kent today. Gearing up for Game of Thrones. It was all planned. What else we got here? I throw in the towel after 1 hour of I threw in the towel after 1 hour of learning Russian. You're like, no, Russian's too hard. I give up. Throw in the towel. Aisha, I threw in the towel after reading the first chapter of a book. That happens. I'm just like, no, this book is not for me. Gina, I think I come to learn English here with you. It is on the right track. Getting there, Gina, getting there. Denise, I passed with flying colors when I was in high school. No comma before when, just when. I am sure we will win. It's in the bag. Yeah, nice one, matey, very nice. Show me the money. Great one, Elena. Show me the money is a good one. That's a Jerry Maguire. That's a Tom Cruise movie. That's where that came from. Zuzu. I threw in the towel after the first class of yoga. Why? Well, yoga's nice. It's relaxing. You should give it another try. Take a shot. Give it a shot. Give something a shot. That's another one I just thought of. Means try. So, for example, oh, you should give, I don't know, yoga a try. You should give it a shot. Just means try something. Good combination. Give it a shot. Do it. Try it out. Good word. What else we got here? Or Walking Dead. Yes, that's possible. I can help you with Russian. Lovely. Cash cow. Yep. Moo moo. Wonderful. Are you just making sounds now, Gina? What's going on? Jump into the last car of the outgoing train. Wow. If that's an idiom, Albina, that's an interesting one. I've never heard it before, but okay. Julian, I'm on top of the world after beating Kent in Call of Duty. I know you would beat me in Call of Duty, Julian, so let's not even joke about that, all right? Oh, and the little buzzer means it's about that time. Miriam, when I quit my job for my baby, I understood that nothing ventured, nothing gained. Okay, that works as well. And nothing ventured, nothing gained is usually like, it's usually about money as well. Like you won't get anything if you don't try. What else we got here? Denise, I gave hot yoga a shot, but I didn't like it. I think no pain, no gain. I gave hot yoga a shot, very nice, but I didn't like it. No pain, no gain means you have to feel pain to succeed. So you basically said, I don't want pain. You basically just, no, maybe not no pain, no gain. Like, if they say, oh yeah, you want to go work at this big company, you have to start off at a low position. You have to get your foot in the door. You'll make really bad money, but you know what? No pain, no gain. Because in the future, if you work hard and you feel some pain, you will succeed. So that's what no pain, no gain means. And I think with the last one there, document is coming. Aisha, here it comes. Oh, that's not it. Okay, I will send it to you one more before I go. And I think that's a pretty awesome list we got here of vocabulary to talk about success and failure. There's more, of course, there's more. And I appreciate you guys checking them out. There's a document right there. But that's it. There's a lot of awesome things you can say to talk about. Though some of them are really normal, like close but no cigar, you might say that. Make a killing, get your foot in the door, that's a good one. Be on the right track, that's an awesome one. Give something a shot, that one's all the time. So there we go. We got a lot of things that you can use to talk about success and failure. I think I've done my job for the day fairly successfully. I think we got some idioms in there. They're all useful. So go ahead, take those away, use them in your English, wherever that may be. And I promise next week we will do some IELTS stuff. We will get you prepared for that. That's it for me. White Walker is out. Game of Thrones is this weekend. Come at me, bro. I can't wait for it. I'm super pumped. Go watch it if you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe start watching it. Season 1, that means you can binge watch, and you can just watch 1,000,000 episodes just to catch up. And that's it for me. White Walker is done for the day. Have yourselves an amazing weekend. I love you all. Big kiss, hug, hug. IELTS next weekend. Absolutely, you got it. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.